Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Broken Sword 2. In the last episode, both George and Nico recovered their respective stones from the Caribbean and London, and Nico returned back to the shaman's village to find it burnt to the ground, which is where we're going to rejoin her after a short little recap. So, let's get to it.
I returned to Quaramonte and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation. These sunglasses are George's. George, where are you? Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you. You little asshole, what happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's George? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Okay, so this is where we left off. Nico had returned back to the shaman's village and found it sort of burnt down. Titipoco's here. He pulled a gun on Nico, but it turned out to be a lighter, which is, a bit of a relief. But what was that we walked past when we entered the village? Something on the ground. Underpants.
One thing I was sure of, those underpants weren't George's.
Well, that's a relief.
Maybe George can make use of these.
Why do you want them, Nico? Or are you just kind of getting back at George for carrying your pants around in his pocket? No, you're carrying some other guy's pants in your pocket. Right. Oh, hang on, what's that? I mean, I didn't mean to walk so far over here. Can we pan back a bit? What is that?
I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken. It was a smashed lantern. Probably the cause of this destruction.
I mean, it's possible. Okay, let's have a chat to Titipoco, see if he knows anything.
These are George's shades, right? Has he been here?
Jaws!
Where is he now? What's that? It looks like the stone we bought from Paris, but it's different. Yes, it has a carving of an eagle. That clinches it. George must have found this stone in the Caribbean and managed to hide the stone when the village was attacked by Karzak's men. I hope to God that George was all right.
Have you seen him?
Where's George? George has been here, right? He was pointing to the smoldering remains of a hut.
That can't be good.
There was nothing I wanted to ask him.
Okay, well, he had the stone on him,
It was Titipoco. I still hadn't forgiven him for knocking me out with his poisoned dart.
Can we go further this way? No. Okay, so I don't know what Titipoco was gesturing towards then, because oh, hang on, we can look at this barrel.
The barrel was too heavy to move.
Hang on a sec, is that's something there.
It was a very hot and blackened stone.
Ah, right.
It was too hot to pick up.
That's why the barrel is relevant then.
There was nothing I wanted to ask him. I just didn't have the strength to tip that barrel.
I mean, we've already tried. We could, we could have asked him already.
Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful and help me with this barrel.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, that's done something, I guess. We should now be able to pick this stone up.
I recognize that. It's the coyote stone. I had the coyote and jaguar stones. Titipoco had the eagle, according to the shaman. That's all we needed to deal with Tezcatlipoca. Pity he hadn't any ideas for dealing with Karzak. What is it? Where are you pointing?
This way. Now we can go this way. Right.
We arrived to find Georges being led up the stairs. We clearly didn't have much time.
Apologies for that, guys. I've kind of not long just woken up when I was recording this, so I do apologise. I will do better. Right. That being said, let's get onto it right away and do better, shall we? Okay. First things first. There seems to be some kind of weird scaffolding here. What's going on? I can see that there's a rope there, but what's going on with this?
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid.
Okay. I'm going to pick this rope up. Ah. I have to do something with it. Well, we're in luck, because in order to make this sequence as short as possible, and so that we don't have to be fumbling around in the dark, I do kind of vaguely remember what I have to do here.
Titipoco, I have an important job for you. Take this rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
Rope.
Come on, little fella, you can do this. Wow, actually, he's a lot more adept at climbing that scaffolding than I thought he was going to be. Although, to be fair, I didn't know how I thought he was going to do it, but... Aha! Oh, and he's coming back down. And nobody noticed that. Right, so, let's take this rope. Use it with this engine. Nice. Now, okay.
The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift.
Ah, it's a lift. Of course it is. Oh, we can pick something up. Can we not?
The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain.
What's this?
It was an old electricity generator.
Oh, hello. I thought there was something we had to do with one of these things. Okay, so we've kind of pulled... Oh, there's a guy with a gun there. That's probably not a good idea. We're not going to be going up those stairs anytime soon, are we? And I don't really want to get shot. So we'll stay over here for the moment. Thankfully, he hasn't noticed us. Now, I think, if I'm correct, we cut this pipe. Do we use the cylinder with the gas? No. I thought we did. Ah, I was just clicking in the wrong place. And then I think we put it in the engine. Oh, for crying out loud, Nico, come on, this isn't difficult. Right. Now I think we should be able to use this lift. Doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot.
The motor spluttered into life.
Aha. Okay, right. Okay, we want to bring that back down then.
The engine stopped dead. The motor spluttered into life.
Right, okay, so in the up position it comes down, in the down position it goes up. I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, so we're going to need to get our faithful assistant here to help us with this. Titipoko, help us with the lift.
Titipoko, when I tell you, I want you to copy what I am doing.
Copy.
Right, get on the lift. Nico? Okay, Titipoko, now.
Okay? Copy.
There we go.
Georges! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice Georges to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body.
Right. Okay, now we're in a bit of a situation here.
Thankfully, Georges was the only one to notice me.
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice Georges!
Shut up, Stobart. Just shut up.
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very funny, Stobart. I haven't forgotten Marseille. When Karzak cuts your heart out, I'll be the one laughing.
I'll bet I'm not the only one due for the chop around here either. Hey, Raoul?
I'm warning you.
Raoul was a bundle of raw nerves. I hoped Georges wouldn't push him too far.
Right, okay, so we're in a bit of a delicate situation here. And I was just about to say that I did notice that George had just noticed Nico. I said notice way too much there, and it just reminded me of something I saw a while back. It was something along the lines of, it was this sign that was posted somewhere, or a picture of a sign that was posted somewhere, and it said something along the lines of, if you've noticed this notice, then you'll notice this notice you just noticed wasn't worth noticing. Which, yeah, that's kind of pretty much along the lines of what I just did. So, anyways, I can only apologise if you can hear some noise in the background. But yeah, anyways, right, so what we need to do here then, we've wasted enough time talking about notices that weren't worth noticing and people hammering. So, what we need to do, yes, as we've got Pablo here, we've got Raoul here, George is not interactable. We've got what looks like a metal bin, and we can pick up this ammo belt, which is what we are going to do. Strangely, Pablo did not hear us. Right, now, logic dictates, in order to cause a commotion, we can throw the ammo belt into the fire.
I couldn't get near the pot unseen.
However, that is an issue. So, we want to go back down. This is a bit of an oblique puzzle, but we do now actually want to come over here.
Hey, señorita.
Too late. I had been seen.
That's a
Bonjour,
motley
Capitaine.
collection of people.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggle said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
Okay, that's an interesting exchange. So what we've established from this then is that this guy is an idiot, Nico is clever, and these three are possibly deaf. Anyway, what we came over here for was we want this. Yes, and the icon gives away what we're going to need to do with it. We are going to need to try and set this on fire. We have nothing to do that with, but we do know somebody that does. Titipoco, you have a...
Oh, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
Yes, he has a lighter. because he poured it on us earlier. There we go. Right. She's just thrown it in the fuel.
What's going on over there? Do you need help, my pretty?
Nothing's wrong. I dropped, a cigarette, but everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two.
We bloody won't, because what we're now going to do is use this fire to throw the ammunition belt on. I'd take cover if I were you, Nico.
What's that? What's happening?
Trouble.
Give it up. The pyramid's surrounded.
I'll find out what the trouble is. Watch Stubber doesn't pull any tricks. If he does, shoot him in the head, not through the heart.
Why does it matter? He'll be dead either way.
His heart belongs to Tezcatlipoca.
That's not true. We just had dinner a couple of times.
George being his quick-witted self. Right, so we're now back up here, the top of the pyramid, so we don't want to go down there, because that's where all the commotion is. What we're going to want to do is talk to this bundle of nerves over here. Hi, Snuggles.
Drop the gun or I shoot.
Please, don't hurt me.
Don't worry yourself. My finger isn't loaded.
Nico, what are you doing here?
Firstly, I'm going to set Georges free, and then screw up Karzak's scheme.
No, I can't let you do that. Karzak has promised me power.
Raoul, wake up. The only thing Karzak has on offer is death. You may want to ask Oublier, except you can't. Karzak murdered him.
You're lying. Oubier's in Europe.
Sure, he's in Europe. In London, on a mortuary slab with 2 bullet holes in him.
But Karzak promised. When he frees Tezcatlipoca, we'll all be granted great power.
Listen to her, Raoul. Karzak's insane.
I don't know. I need to think.
You've let your mother do your thinking for you up to now. You need to think for yourself. Your mother and Karzak think alike. There's only one expendable member of the plan left, and that's you.
Mother would never betray me.
Oh, I'm tired of trying to reason with you, Raoul. Titipoco. Watch this man, and if he makes a move, shoot him with your gun.
Yeah, shoot him in the kneecaps, Titipoco. Right, okay, let's get you off this slab, George.
Hold still, Georges. I don't want to sacrifice you by accident.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
They were going to cut your heart out. I think I can guess. We can save the happy reunions for later. We've got to move. Come on!
We're safe.
This is a dead end.
We're toast.
Make your mind up, George.
I know, Titipoco. I'm not too happy here either.
He knows this is Tezcatlipoca's pyramid, the house of the enemy.
Well, we can't stay here like rats in a trap.
And we can't go out the way we came in. It would be suicide. I'll have a look round. Maybe there's another way out. In the meantime, take this. It's the Coyote Stone. It might bring you luck, I hope.
You managed to recover the stones from the village? Then we might have a chance after all. Incidentally, what would Titipoco have done if Graciento had moved?
Titipoco? Nothing. He's given up violence.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, George did just say that we can't hang around here like rats in a trap. But that's exactly what we're going to do, because this is a great place to stop because the next section is a little bit infuriating, or I think it is anyway. So that's what we're going to do, and I think the next episode will actually be the last one. We're going to wrap this whole thing up. So yeah, all I can say, I think, is thank you for watching. Hope you join me for that one, for the exciting conclusion of Broken Sword 2. So yeah, until then, I'll catch you later. Bye. If you like that video, please do all the usual YouTube fun stuff, like hitting the thumbs up to give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell to get notifications of when I post new content. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please do consider buying me a coffee, link of which is on screen and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one.